Creatine and beta-alanine makes the dream, baby. Kia ora. Welcome to Angry Dad. We're going to be doing 3 things today. Us, we're going to be having a look at the difference between motivation and routine. Dos, we're going to be getting outside and having a go at a mini decaf. I'm going to be trying all the events that I'm going to be doing at the Masters. Tres, we're going to be getting excited about the Masters and telling you about my progress. How are my goals tracking compared to my actual results? And we're going to find that all out today. Ka pai. Okay, so what am I doing today? I'm going to have a go at all of my events for my mini decaf. Sorry, some creatine went down the wrong way there. Have my creatine, my beta-alanine. So I'm going to do 800 meters first. What's the 800 all about? Well, it's 2 laps of the track. What do you do tactically? You can do whatever you like. Tactically, obviously you can leave your lane after the first 100 meters, so it does get tactical. Unlike the 400 where you just stay in your lane. For me, I've decided I'm going to go as hard as I can on the first lap and then just hang on. Other people might be conservative, run themselves into the race, nice steady pace for the first lap and then gun it for the last lap. Both of those things work, or recommit to the race, go as hard as you can until the 600 meters and then hang on, or anything like that. Any of those are strategies. If you want to actually win the race, obviously you've got to be moving around the track and watching for people, don't get boxed in, but I'm not worried about that. I just want a time. My time is 2 minutes 30 and I'm going to go out there in a minute and just run around the rugby field. It won't be 800 meters, so that's good for my legs. And I won't be doing it at 100% because what's the point? I've only got like 9-10 days to go to my Masters. There's no point of getting injured right now, which I managed to do 2 years ago. I managed to get injured right before I pulled a hamstring, right before my Masters. And angry dad, angry dad. 400 meters. What am I going to do? It's not going to be all out, but I'm going to be going for a time. I'll be going for under 70 seconds. It'll be on grass, so when I go to my Masters, it'll be on a Mondo track, a very fast one at Cook's Gardens. It's one of the fastest tracks in New Zealand. Last time I went with a pulled hamstring and I still got 73 seconds. So I'm hoping if I'm not injured, I can go under that. Anywhere under 70 I'll be happy with, and obviously the goal, as you know, is to run 60 seconds for a lap one day. But I haven't really done the training. I've put most of my training into throws. And that's what we're off to next. So for the 400, I'm just going to make a good start, float down the back straight, recommit to the race at the 200 meter mark, and for the last 200 meters try to pick up the pace. And I've taken beta-alanine for lactic acid, so hopefully if I keep taking my beta-alanine, builds up in my body, I'll be fine for that last 100 meters. So far in training it's felt great. The beta-alanine has been amazing. You can usually get it from the chemist warehouse. It's only about $16 to $20. And it really does buffer lactic acid if you're a 400, 800 meter runner. Have a try. It does make you tingle a little bit when you first taste it, but that's gone away for me. I don't feel that in. Okay, the throwing events. So the throwing events are my strong point, apart from javelin, which I find a complete mystery. So I'll be having a go at shot put, discus and javelin. I'll start heavy. The shot puts are 6 kgs for the Masters. The discus is 1.5 for the Masters, and the javelin is 700 grams for the Masters, which is all down from the Olympic. Olympic is 7.26 for the shot, 2 kgs for the discus, and 800 grams for the javelin. So it just staggers me that the people that go to Olympics can throw it as far as they can, because not only are they throwing it twice as far as I can throw it, but they're also using a heavier implement. So whenever you see a shot putter, discus throw, or javelin throw at Olympics, just like, wow. Well, have a look at it. Throwing might be something that you're really not interested in. You might like track and field and relays, which I love too. But have a look at the throwing. It's just staggering the power output that some of these Olympians can get, especially in New Zealand, like Tommy Walsh, Connor Bell, who smashed his PB. We talked about him a few weeks ago. He'd got like 64.31, which was a PB by 2 centimeters. He smashed it. Now he's up to 66 meters on a good day. So that is actually now the New Zealand record. He now, as a 22-year-old, has the New Zealand record, and hopefully he'll go on for more and more as he gets stronger and this technique keeps developing. He's got at least another 5 years of high level throwing in front of him. So 70 meters? Who knows? Who knows? Amazing times for New Zealand throwing. And we've got Jacko Gill, got a PB the other day as well, 21.50. He's heading closer and closer to 22 meters, which is genuinely world class. And you can get into the top 8. You can get into the final of the finals. And our Madison Wishi's doing really well too. She's up to 19.50 with the 4K shot put. Just to put that in perspective, my longest throw with the 4K shot put is about 14 meters. So the power output is amazing. I mean, get along and watch a throws event and just, once you've got some data, once you know how hard it is, or have a go at a throws event, then go along and watch it, and I think you'll be impressed. Right, cut by. Shot put, I'm looking for 11.50. Discus, I'm looking for 35 plus. And javelin, I'm looking for the bloody thing to just stick in the ground. But anything over 25. I think I've readjusted. I wanted 30. I don't think that's going to happen. I've been watching lots of javelin videos and I still don't get how to throw it. I'm looking for something 25. I'm thinking 25. All right, let's go for it. Welcome back to Angry Dad Debrief. So how did it all go out there in the field? Well, 400 meters I started with. I set my timer for 70 seconds flat, and just as I'd finished, second after I'd finished, the timer went off, so I got a 69 high, 70. It's about right. How does that figure into what I want to do for my decaf? Well, I'm running on grass, so that takes a little bit of the bounce out of it. If I run on the Mondo track, it'll be great. I ran 2 years ago and got a 73 seconds, and that was with a torn hamstring. So I'm hoping to go in under 70. Signs are under 70. Got some new sprigs for my shoes. I'm definitely going to do the 400. It did feel a bit tight in my calf, and also I've been doing a lot of javelin, so it felt a bit tight in my groin area because there's a lot of stretching. That last step when you throw in javelin's a big stretch. So I just backed off and thought, no, there's no point in getting injured. I do not want to get injured before the Masters. So I just did the 400, 70 seconds, tracking well. Hopefully on the day, nice weather, some people around, like some people to chase, some people in the lanes next to me. The adrenaline's popping, get myself a nice caffeinated drink, and maybe I could do I'm going to chuck it out there, 65. I feel I can do a 65, under 70 for sure. 800 meters. So how did it go today? I didn't do it. I just want to stay injury free. I know I can get around the track. I can basically jog around the track in 3 minutes. So yeah, my goal is 2:30. So there's a bit of a disparity there. It's a 30-second disparity. I think I'm just gonna run the 800, and whatever happens, but I know I'll get under 3 minutes. I've done 250 on grass and 230 on Newtown Park, so maybe 245. I think I'm good for 245. I just need to go as hard as I can, I think, in the first lap and just hang on, because I never get faster in the second lap. I always slow down. So if you've already gone slow in the first lap, chances are you're going to stay slow. So I'm just going to go as fast as I can, maybe do a 70 second if I can, first lap, and just hang on, see what happens after that. All right, bye. Okay, the throws. How did the throws goes? I started with the shot put and I got an 1180, which sounds amazing, but just a little bit of a secret. I used the 5.6 shot put today. I couldn't find the Masters one, which is I've been using a 6.25. So close enough. It's about a Coke can less of weight. So 1180, not bad. I've thrown 1170 with the Masters, which turned out to be a good throw. I'm aiming for 1150, and I did it on grass as well. So maybe I'll get a bit more push out of the concrete. Competing against other people, yep. I'll I'll do my best. I think I'm good for 1150. I'm looking good for 1150 with the Masters shot put. That's 6 kgs. Awesome. Okay, discus and javelin. Okay, discus and javelin. Discus is definitely the star of the show. Had a warm up and I started with 3450. Felt good. Then I threw one that hit the rugby post. Oops, sorry rugby people. And then I threw another one that went way over that and it was about a 65. So what am I saying 65 for all the time, mate? You're not kind of Bell. It was 35. I wish 65. It was 35, so I'm happy with that off the grass. I'll have a concrete circle to throw in, but I'll be inside a cage, so it'll be slightly different than the open air thing that I've been doing. There'll be more people watching than no one. So the pressure will be on a bit, but my technique, three out of my 3 throws were over 31, so I was, that's my goal, to get over 31 to 35, so it's looking great. Discus looking great. Javelin continues to be the thorn in my side. I'm trying my best. I think I know how to stick the javelin in the ground now, but unfortunately when I throw it with that technique I get about 20 meters and I want 30. And then when I really muscle it up I can get it 25, 26, but it doesn't always stick in the ground. So anytime it comes down like this and hits the tail first, it's not going to get counted. So I can throw it up to 30 like that, but I keep topping it and it keeps skying like this and landing tail first, so that's not going to count. So I've redone my goal for javelin as 25 and I managed to get a couple of 26s today. I spent the most time on javelin just because that's the one that needs the most work. And yeah, I'll go for 25. I'll see what happens. And also I'll be having a run up. The run up to the javelin will be also like a mondo track, so maybe a little bit more rebound off because I've been throwing on grass. Oh, we'll see what happens. All right, stay tuned. Ciao.